Alright, you're probably wondering why am I gonna play this? Um, really, I was on vacation, and I don't know, I just had a hankering for it. I was like, damn, it's been like a clean, like, month and a half, 2 months since I played Arceus. And since I already streamed once today, if I don't stream that long this time around, it ain't a big deal. And I would like to continue to make progress towards completing the decks. There's a whole bunch of reasons. But basically, the biggest one was that I was on vacation, and I said to myself, like, damn, it's been a while since I played Arceus. So here I am. Like, it's genuinely been a while. In fact, I think the last time was, like, early October, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Hold on. Yeah, October 25th. Gliscor and Magmortar, which is why the page opens to Magmortar right away. Now, the real question is, did I update this? Yeah, okay, let's just go ahead. We'll just, even if we only do, like, one Pokemon, it ain't that big a deal. Alright, Electrode is gonna give me a fucking headache, but maybe we get that out the way. We do Agile-style detonations. Honestly, just getting Self-Destruct out the way would be huge. I think we do Strong-style Thunder. Actually, let's do Electrode. Strong-style Thunder, and then Agile-style Chloroblast and Self-Destruct. Do I even have one in my party? Yes, I do. Alright, why not? Fuck it, right? I mean, since 2024 has been such a great year, I think I could squeeze in one. I don't think I'll be like betraying the whole idea of having purely new games if I play one round of this. You know, just to end the year. Maybe, I don't know if we'll do it again after this, but, you know, just for shits and giggles, just for the old time's sake, you know, just to mess around. Nothing quite scratches the itch. I know this is not a high-intensity game. I know this is not a game I have to, like, constantly... Oh, man, it feels so weird. It's like, sometimes this game feels like it came out of a dream, is the best way to describe it. I think I said that before with that Spyro video, which I believe was by Deo Man. I can't really remember. It feels like it came out of a dream, honestly. Like, it doesn't even exist in reality. Turn up my volume. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be there. Don't mind me. Oh my god. Terrifying. Where is it? There they are. Feels like something out of a dream, to say the least. That was a very beautiful line in that video. That's one of my favorite lines in anything I've watched recently. Alright, what did I say? Strong style thunder. To make up for that bad accuracy. By the way, I said this before on the earlier stream, I bit the shit out of my tongue. Ugh. So, I'm gonna try not to use it too much. I literally chomped the fuck out of my tongue like I was a kid again. Okay. It's not bleeding or anything, but it hurts. It hurts. I can't tell if there's a cut on it or if I literally chomped a piece of it off. What can I say, I was hungry, man. Sometimes your tongue is just flat out in the way. There's no three ways around it. It really is like that sometimes. Yeah, back to my roots. I said, you know what? I already streamed once today. I do want to make more progress, so... Plus, it'll be nice, right? Like, I kind of am still detoxing from my trip back. Or my trip in general. So, just for one day, we're going to go back to Arceus. Tomorrow, I haven't decided what I want to stream tomorrow. I have a couple options. How was my trip? It was good. You know, some family drama here and there. Nothing too crazy. It is what it is. So ultimately, it was a good trip. I saw a lot of people in my family I haven't seen in 7 years, 5 years, 7 years. Definitely pre-COVID. Haven't seen a lot of them in a while. And it was just nice to just finally, you know, now, you know, like some people will be like, oh, it's good to get out of your element and stuff. I don't always feel that way, but it was nice to, you know, go down. You know, I went down to Florida. And let me tell you, Florida compared to New York is magnificent. Not so much the seasons. I don't like that it's like 70 degrees in December. That was a huge a huge fuck you to my system. It's like, what? It's like people have polar bears and you know, all the Christmas ornaments and decorations out, and it's literally like summer weather. Like literally, that was like a summer day in New York. But yeah, it was good. And Devin, let me tell you, the women in Florida looking good. It was good. Let's see. I got new work shoes, a watch, and an alcoholic version of Monopoly called Drinkopoly. Oh lord, I can't do all this creative stuff with my drinking, because if I do, I would just be a complete alcoholic. I can't. I respect that, but like I don't need to cover up a reason why I'm drinking is basically what I'm saying. If I'm gonna drink, I'm just gonna drink. I'm gonna be like, yep, it's time, and then be completely... I have never been wasted on stream. It's terrible. It's terrible. But that's respect. I got a razor, actually, as a Christmas present. It's a really good one, which is nice, because I needed to replace my old one. And the cut, it's so nice, it's so smooth. You know, like I said, I used to love having facial hair. Now, I hate it. So having that, it's such a good razor. I was so happy for that. Like, you know, as you get older, I'm like, this was something that did come true. As you get older, like, you're okay with presents that are not so much games and stuff. I got a razor. I was like, yo, this is literally just what I needed. I was just about to buy a $100 razor from Manscaped. And I might still do it. Crazy good. Crazy good. Alright, well that's done. Now we just have to blow up, which I'm going to go find low-level monsters and then do that. Chloroblast will be easy. There's tons of water Pokemon we could hit up. I'm just more annoyed that we have to do self-destruct. But whatever, let's just get it done. We already finished this. I guess we could go grab all these, since I need to. The new shoes were a godsend. My work shoes have been falling apart since my last job, and that was 2 years ago. No, there's nothing for me to add to that. Yeah, that's good. Very good. I don't know why I that. That was like, oh no, your shoes are fine. No, yeah, that's good. That's good. It's good that you got some new ones. I have old shoes. My sneakers I've had since 2017, like literally. In fact, my mom even knows the exact date we went to go get them. I've worn the same sneakers for like 7 years. They've never fallen apart, but they are so worn down. Like, anytime I step on something, I could feel it through the sole. And so my mom and my uncle convinced me, like, yeah, you should probably get new ones. That's like my closest, like, analysis for it. I even had to replace the shoelaces. But the moral is, it's good to take care of your feet. It's good to get better shoes. It's good to, you know, swap it out. So that's good for you. That's very good. For me, I'm infamously a cheapskate. I haven't stepped on something that actually hurt me yet. And, yeah, I think I'll live through it. But you know what? That's the best part about Christmas is, like, someone will get you something and it'll legitimately save you $100. And you're like, thank you. Yes. Why would I complain? It's so good. As an adult, you feel that a little bit more. I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. If someone showed up and was like, hey, here's a video game for Christmas, I would be like, yeah, this is awesome. And I'm never going to forget this. But as an adult, I'm also like, well, a video game is $65.31, or what is it? 76 something in New York. It's like 9%. $76.77 plus tax, right? I'm going to be very happy if someone saves me like $100, like for example on that razor. Why would I complain about that? Yeah. And they got a watch. Very nice. Very nice. What I've basically been kind of coerced to do is also to upgrade my phone. I might get I might get another iPhone, because now storage is not an issue on iPhones, and you can pay for it over time, even though I don't like those programs. Like, I could just pay for it, 41 bucks a month, put it on credit, and then just pay it off. You know, it's like a consistent thing I could buy. I could do that. Okay, let's go here. Hello, Ash. Welcome. Good times. I can't tell you what that is, Viv. I forgot. I was wondering why the hell is Viv speaking like Norse or something? Look at that, an alpha right off the bat. By the way, that's insane. Imagine this was your first time setting out into the overworld. Oh no, I don't think alpha Pokemon appear at the start of the game, for what it's worth. I don't even think this can occur until later in the game. But imagine your first experience with this game and you get a fucking alpha. Mine was kind of the same. It was my first experience with the game and it's a shiny. Like, could you believe that shit? That's crazy. Shit. YouTube censors message. Hold on. Oh, it did. It's not even on live chat. Yeah, Viv, if you post stuff about drug use, you're probably going to get denounced. I'm just going to let you know. That is, yeah, thank you. You got to be careful about that. It's not going to ban you, but it's absolutely going to take your message and be like, yeah, no, sorry. That is a YouTube-wide censor. That is not anything that I can affect. Sell dust, they need their blow. It's Norwegian. Man, you good? Yeah. I'm good. Why? Think they'll have a dust feature. Oh, think they'll have a dust feature in ZA. See, the dust feature. See, here's how I feel about it. Right, the dust feature is a faster and easier way of leveling up Pokemon that does not involve EVs and IVs. I think the whole EV-IV system needs to be overhauled to begin with. I think that the way that it should work, and they're gonna have to trust players on this. Okay. I think that rather than apply EVs and IVs to a Pokemon, what it should do is that every Pokemon should inherently be able to pool up stat experience, right? Pool up stat experience. So you fight, I don't know, what's a Pokemon that gives speed EVs, right? Or speed IVs. I forget. I'm sorry, speed EVs. I was correct the first time. Right? Okay, well now you have +2 to your speed EV pool, right? You fight a Pokemon like Meryl that gives HP EVs. +2 to your HP EV pool, right? And then you could go into a menu, somewhere in here, and, you could apply them. You could say, okay, move these onto the Pokemon, right? They're not just potential points, they're real points that I'm going to redeem now. I think that if they did that, it not only would the system become more obvious and you could fine-tune it and see directly how many EVs you have, I think they wouldn't have to have this weird dust system where, like, it's just a generalized thing. I think that ZA might, but I also think that, again, and my eternal bitching about Pokemon, they just should get rid of features like this. Guess where Norse people came from? Norway, right? Am I wrong about that? My knowledge of European titles and names is not very good, completely admittedly. I did play Valhalla. That's like my biggest experience with anything European in a while. I'm gonna try to pretend that Shadows does not take place in Japan. It's gonna take place in a fictional version of Japan for me. But yeah, today might be the last Arceus stream for a while. Now, when they announced the due date, it's not a baby. What the fuck? When they announced the release date for ZA, that is when I will definitely move Arceus in as a mainstream game. Okay, like a mainline. We're gonna play this until we complete it or whatever type game. That's coming up later though. That's not coming up anytime now in the near future. I shotgunned it and got close. Yeah, I tried. I'm not a linguistics expert. I'm an expert on a lot of things. But yeah, I think that that's what's really cool about it. Is like, I just see like there's so many better ways, right? Because so many games come out, they do things differently than you've imagined, like how other games could do it. It's like, well, just steal that, you know, like just have stat experience. It's just a pool that you apply, you know. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. Like, you can't just keep dumbing down systems and then that, because at what point is it just like, well, why even play the game, you know? Like at some point you get to a point where it's like, well, why even play the video game? Oh, when I consider doing a ROM hack this year of Pokemon, maybe, probably not. There's so many like official games, right? Like there's so many projects I've never considered and never gotten to. Like, the answer is, if there was absolutely nothing else for me to play and stream, it would be if I could just download it, plug and play. And, like, I'm not doing some, like, crazy Soulsborne style ROM hack where the whole point is to piss you off or you have to know a billion things, right? Like, I would not be doing, like, some crazy stupid shit, right? Like, some of these ROM hacks are literally just torture simulators for people that need to feel like they're playing Dark Souls in every video game. Maybe. I don't want to promise it, because there's literally never going to be a shortage of games for me to play. So the answer is maybe. I'm not against ROM hacks on principle. It's more that, there's always something else I could play, right? Like Fallout, or, in the case that I tried to weave in before the end of the year and it didn't work, like Avatar. Like, I do want to play Avatar, partially because of Ubisoft coping, because I want to fucking cope over Ubisoft, and also because, like, I did say I would play it. There's a lot of reasons. There's other things like that. Rise of Ronin, unfortunately, has been consistently getting shafted. So Rise of Ronin will have a stream on Monday, by the way. Wait, what day is it today? Yeah, it'll have a stream on Monday. What's happening tomorrow? I have no idea. What the fuck? Okay, ignore that. Dude. So yeah, it's more just that there's other games to play, and I don't know. Pokemon Bushido, that's almost what we got here. Does Yasuke show up as a gym leader? Could you imagine? Yo, I think the Japanese would actually be mad about that. Especially after Shadows. I think Shadows burned a lot of goodwill and a lot of bridges. It's sad too, because there is genuinely a good idea for a Yasuke game somewhere. I just don't think it works very well. I don't think it works very well. It's Heart Gold, Soul Silver, she knows what to say. I hate this. It'll be just like that game that you worship every day. Another game that feels like it came out of a dream. I actually took my DS with me. I didn't really play it on the trip, but I took my DS with me. And the first thing that I thought about was like, damn. I remember the last time I took my DS on a trip with me was to Virginia. And specifically on that trip, I was playing Heart Gold. I always bring my Heart Gold. What I need to do... Whoops. What I need to do is I need to buy Pokemon Home. As much as I hate to fucking do it, I really should, because the money is not an issue anymore. And then that way I could import all my Pokemon. And that way, like, I could show all the Pokemon that I have. But what I'd like to do before I do that is I want to make sure I have everyone gathered together, right? Everyone gathered together. All the Pokemon I want to do. I don't know if I want to do another playthrough of, like, Coliseum and XD. You kind of can't get Pokemon in and out of XD cleanly because someone has to beat the game. So there's only so much that you could do. And Lord knows we're never getting re-releases of those games. They're just dead fucking games. But, yeah. Making Yasuke LGBT seem like bad timing and bad planning. No, you want to know the one thing that's potentially worse? And they're never going to confirm this, by the way. So if you're going to wait for Ubisoft to confirm a lot of this stuff, you're going to be waiting until you die. They know it's bad PR. They're never going to admit, yeah, and then we did this thing because we thought it would be really great optics. Like, if Yasuke intentionally was made to look like George Floyd, that's fucking wild. And I believe that a bunch of random French dudes would do it too. That's how crazy that shit is. I believe they would do that. That's so crazy. I believe that they would do that too. And that's why I think they'll never admit this. So you could take this with a grain of salt. You could be very charitable to them and say they would never do it. It's a shitpost. Maybe it is a shitpost. But there's a lot of things that just rubs people the wrong way. And like, I don't know, man. I think they should have just stuck to their guns. They should have had him as a background character. And then if they want to, they could have Assassin's Creed Africa. And that's totally fine. But, I've rambled about that 1,000 times. I just think that they burned a lot of goodwill. I don't think that that's like some kind of huge secret. I think that a lot of people are, especially the Japanese, their sales are already low in Japan. I think they actually might have just completely X'd out their fucking sales. And I mean, like, that sounds all well and good, but like, remember, they still got to make money off these games. That's why people think Ubisoft is going to be bankrupt. Okay, thank you, Ash. I see it. So I will play, what's it called? I'll play the game Ash wanted, Avatar. Just so I could cope about the good old days of Ubisoft. I'll do it. I'll do it because I fucking love that company more than the fucking idiots that run it. And that's sad. I would have told you Skull and Bones is better off as a single-player game. You could have just released it. It would have been a mid-tier pirate game. Throw in some pirate references. Throw in a One Piece reference. Even see if you could collab with Oda. I don't think Oda would have said no. Even if he did, whatever. It's all good. A live service game where you can't even get off the ship. Brother, the game you based it off of, you could get off the ship and do tons of stuff. It's just like they did everything they could to not recreate Black Flag, minus the minimal amounts of shit from the Assassin Templar War in that game. That's wild to me. That's insane. That takes skill, is what it does. It takes skill to do something that poorly. Alright. She says, please look at my DMs. I will look at... Well, I got one ping over here. How do I even fucking look? This is why I don't check fucking Discord doing shit. This is why I don't check Discord during fucking streams. Alright, anyway, back to what I was doing. This is fucking stupid. This is why when I'm trying to make content, I usually just close Discord. Period. Okay, we have to heal. Let's reload. But I don't know, it's probably not gonna happen, Ash. Not for a long while. Because I can tell you right now, the start of next year, like, Rise of Ronin, Fallout, Assassin's Creed, Final Fantasy on Tuesday, which already Final Fantasy is overloaded, and I haven't been able to do all the stuff I wanted to on it. What's Friday? There's like a bunch of shit I need to go back and finish. Like Fire Emblem Engage is another one. There's a lot of stuff. And so that's the primary reason. Are we almost done with this, by the way? Oh my god, 11 more usages? Shit. Well, this is actually not the worst Pokemon we've had to level up and do stuff for, honestly. We've had way worse. I can't even remember what the worst Pokemon to level was at this point. This is not that bad. This is more just tiring that after every fight you have to go into the menu and heal. Like, every single fight you have to do it. Yeah, I don't hate ROM hacks. It's just, it's not, I don't know. I like playing the official games a little bit more. It's a little bit more, like, up my speed and stuff. Okay. Wait, did I not heal? Wait, did I fuck up? No! This, oh my god. Whatever. Alright, well, we gotta revive and do everything, then. Alright, whatever. I told you this was gonna be annoying. Oh, and I have to do the Rayquaza raid as well. So that's also gonna happen. Okay. Of course, the Rayquaza raid probably will just be, you know... I'm not expecting anything crazy from it. Hopefully it'll be nice and easy. I don't have to think about it. But yeah. Don't run, thank you. And then I think what I'll do next year, like I said, is I want to start including platformers and stuff. So I'm trying to think what the first platformer I'm going to play is going to be. So I'm thinking maybe Sly, since Sly has I have to finish hooking up my PS3. I have to do that over the next few days. But like I'm thinking like Sly, Ratchet, Jak, and Daxter, Sly, Ratchet, Jak, and Daxter, right? And then we go through the entire like series of games. I'm thinking that we slowly wean ourselves off of, like, Rise of Ronin probably gets moved around, right? Fallout probably eventually wears out its welcome, so we're done with that. And then, like, at the very end, like, we get 2 days a week to just play, like, a classic platformer. None of these games are super particularly long. I don't know if I want to do 100%. I don't even know what missables there are or will not be. But I'm thinking that, like, that's how I will kick it around back and forth, back and forth. So I think that that's what I'll probably do for that. And then, oh shit, really? How long have I been here? That must be a 15-minute. Okay. Why don't I just use max potions? Because I know definitely... What? Oh, I know that Devin and I have talked about it a little bit. After we do some of that, like, next year I really want to be the year of nostalgia. I really want to, like, go back and play, like, some old games I never played and I bought. So I'm thinking, like, for example, what's another one that I would like to play? Like, I bought all these trilogies because the PS3 had a bunch of trilogies I bought and never played. So, for example, they have, like, the Killzone trilogy, the Resistance trilogy. What else do they have? They have a couple. They have the Tomb Raider trilogy, but that's not really... It's not like a trilogy. I think it's just a collection of games, like Angel of Darkness and a couple other ones. They have the Prince of Persia trilogy. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, and Resident Evil 3 and the OGs were re-released, which is good. That might be a little bit lower on the totem pole. But yeah, like stuff like that I think would be good. I think like that would be fun. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about is like all these trilogies, maybe it's time to play them, right? Maybe it's time, you know, while I'm making all this content, I'm playing all these games, maybe it's time to play them, right? There's tons of other games I never finished, like Princess Peach Showtime, Brothership I didn't even start. There's another game. What is it? There's another game I didn't play. What was it? Echoes of Wisdom, I did like a session or two of, and then I didn't finish it, right? And that was a Near Door remake I just didn't get to. The only game I finished really was Luigi's Mansion HD because I really like Luigi's Mansion 1. Like, a lot of these things I have to get back to. So, like, what I'm trying to say is I'm very strapped for time, and I definitely do not have enough time in the world to do all the playthroughs I want. And it makes me eternally sad that all I want to do is make really nice playthroughs with really fun games that I feel like really express my inner child. And it's unfortunate. It really is one of those, born to shit, forced to white memes. I actually said this the other day. Was it on stream with Dax where I was like, born to solo, forced to group? That's exactly the way I feel sometimes. Born to solo, forced to group. That's why I can't play a majority of multi. Yeah, there's just not enough time, man. Like, some of these multiplayer games, like, you see how much time I put into 14? How many hours and literal years of my life and months of my life I put into it? I have literally a year's worth of playtime on that game. I think the amount of game time I have on Whose Man's after about a decade of playing it, just under a decade, it'll be a decade next June, next July. I mean, you know, because we're not going to count the little playthrough I did before, because, you know, that's another character, and we're not going to count that. The amount of time I have on is like 600 and some days. Either everyone's better than me, I feel like a burden, or everyone's worse than me, I feel like I'm losing my mind, there's no in-between. Yeah, blame skill-based matchmaking. My anecdotal experience with skill-based is that back when you didn't have it, some games you would stomp, some games you would just get stomped, right? There's just nothing you could do. Sometimes you would just run into a clan, and they would just run right through you. And that's just because that's what they do most days, right? That's what they do most of the time. Sometimes, generally, the game is reasonably fair. That's why I never liked skill-based. And I really hate it, because I feel like skill-based has added this unnecessary, like, hidden fucking ranked play to every mode. You know, like, I don't know. Like, it's supposed to fix the problem you're describing, but in reality, I feel like what makes non-skill-based fun is that some games you do really well. Some games you don't do really well. Some games feel right down the Goldilocks middle. When every game feels Goldilocks, I feel like I always have to try hard. It's not as fun for me. Ugh. There's this game I play on my phone, Shadow Fight Arena. Yeah, I hate it. I really hate skill-based. I think skill-based has been one of the most toxic ideas to put in. Not toxic in, like, behaviorally, but, like, the fact that now it's sticky and you can't get rid of it. Like, we just had a healer today on the 14 stream. He fucking dies, and then he just logs off the game. And I'm like, brother, are you really so mad because the tank is, like, new? You could tell that he plays like a new player. You could go back and watch. I was like, like, he just DC'd. He never came back. So either his internet, like, spontaneously exploded, or he just logged out and just didn't care if he got kicked. It's just one of those things. And I'm like, well, why are you angry at a guy who very obviously is new to the game? Like, what? You could just look at his gear and you could tell that he's new. And I kind of hate that. I get that feeling, though, where it's like you don't want to be a detriment to your team. And unfortunately, like, look, look, I will be a toxic asshole if it's a clear party, right? Or if it's a farm party. If it's a farm party, potty, I turned Bostonian for a second. If it's a farm party, or if it's like a, hey, know this up to this mechanic party and you don't, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed, right? But I'm already more lenient than most people. Some people, man, like, they just see you fuck up something once, maybe twice, and they're just like, ah, how stupid is this fucker? And then they just don't want to play with you anymore. Bruh, is this gonna start? I'm just gonna sit. Very rarely did I play the actual PvP, and when I did, I was matched up with someone way below my skill level and rank 100% of the time. Yeah, and that's how I felt in a lot of other games. Like, when I used to play, like, I remember that's why I never played Naruto online, because it was like, oh, What the fuck? I was like, I'll play ranked. And then, like, ranked is just a bunch of Smurfs who all know stupid, ridiculous shit. We can't even have fun. I wanted to dick around and have fun. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't done that in a while. I gotta make the thumbnails for all those games, though. I will go down the list of games and see which ones I want to put in. The ranking system on the game was not up to snuff. I mean, yeah, you also have to have a ranking system that's good. Just copy Overwatch and StarCraft. Seriously, like, don't... I hate when they try to reinvent the wheel. Brother, just copy Overwatch, just copy StarCraft. Even when Overwatch launched, remember when Overwatch had a ranking system of, like, 66 to 100 or whatever the fuck it was? Even I was like, why the hell are we doing this? Why don't you just have bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, whatever, and masters or whatever, right? Like... Why are we doing all this weird, like, my rank is 66? It's because Overwatch didn't want to, like, make people feel bad for not being in Diamond. Bro, listen, that's just life. You can't hand out participation trophies to every single fucking person, dude. It's okay that some of your player base will just never get to a certain level. That's totally fine. Half of these people don't even care if they never get to a certain... Oh my god! Yo, Alpha Sylveon. What in the fuck? That's terrifying. Actually, I kind of want that. I kind of want this dead ass. What level is it? Ah, shit. What do I do for this? Weavile? Is this thing gonna one-shot me if I switch to Weavile? I kind of want this. I'm not gonna lie. I want the Alpha Sylveon. Listen, I want what I want, okay? You can't hate me for this. The heart wants what the heart wants. This is my Christmas present to myself. Oh, fuck. Why does he get to move? This is bullshit. Okay. Oh, shit. Why do you don't play rough? That is a terrifying sound. That's the sound that you hear after you come out of the bathroom in the pitch blackness of the night. You hear it right behind you, and then they chase you up the stairs. Okay. Alright, goodbye. Those damn bathroom demons chasing you as you run up the stairs. Like, my biggest complaint is just that this game really only had one update. It kind of sucks. Like, there was a lot of cool shit this game could have done. It's really kind of unfortunate. Like, I feel like the concept of this game was not fully realized, man. Oh shit, double Eevee. I was like, is that a red Eevee? No, it's just a normal Eevee. I know I've said all this. I've ranted about this game, like, for literal hours. It's one of the longest series on my channel. Honestly, odds are, if you've been watching my channel, you've probably watched at least 10 hours of this minimum. Let alone, you know, Ash damn near needs the Purple Heart for being forced to watch this much of my content unmitigated for the last 4 years. That should be a form of CIA torture that we do to some of the worst enemies of America, or people that run countries that have oil. Take your pick. Maybe both of those at the same time. It's time to insert another Star Wars rant. No! 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 Okay, I think we're done. Oh boy, guys, it's 9 p.m. It's time for another rant about how good this game could have been. No! It's time for another rant about the state of Pokemon. Fuck! No, I'll tell you whatever you want. Oh, we're not gonna let you get away that easily. Strap him in, boys. Keep his eyes open like Clockwork Orange. No! Oh shit. I wasn't even sure what the fuck that Pokemon was. It's more effective than MK Ultra, being forced to sit through one of my rants. They wish they could design something as good as MK Ultra, or as good as my rants. Hello, MTB Kid. It's time for another Final Fantasy rant about Blue Mage. Oh my god, that was such a crazy... I used to be so angry about Blue Mage. Blue Mage and fucking Eureka. Oh man, good times. Back when I actually would stream to 0 people. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, you've shown up here and there, yeah. Welcome back. Welcome home. Can't even remember the last time I raged about a game enough to rant. For me, it happens quite frequently. I was going down some of my Twitch clips. I forgot how actually angry I was. Wait, what? Spirit Tomb. I forgot how actually angry I was, and Ash will remember this. How actually mad I was doing the Fall Guys event. I even posted a couple of them in Discord. I was like, oh my god. That was so funny. Yeah, AI input reading. Sometimes you could game the AI because you know it reads your input. In the case of, as we went over and bonded over, Millennia, you are not going to pull that off. It's complete bullshit. It is completely just a plus that the game gives to itself. And you could watch it execute it in real time, which is the most fucked up part about it, is it's not even subtle. You could just tell, like, certain things she just knows you're doing. Yeah, you ranted about that. That might have been the maddest I've been on stream, was when that fucking swinging bar hit me, and I was way the fuck ahead of it, and it hit me anyway. And I was like, listen, if you're gonna have a gameplay event where you're gonna have, like, real-time competition and shit, don't fucking have swinging bars that lag, or, you know, like, in Final Fantasy, basically your real self is, like, a second or two behind you. Not a second or two. It's, like, half a second. Most scenarios, it's not at all behind you. It's really on top of you. It really just depends on what kind of hitbox they use and what kind of, you know, what kind of setup they had for it. Very obviously, they made a very bad setup for that one bar, and that bar hit me, and I swear to God, I lost my fucking mind. And Ash was there, and I do feel bad that I yelled as loud as I did. At first I was like, oh, my neighbors are gonna get angry, but fuck them, I don't care what they think. Then I was like, but it is kind of bad form for me to be so fucking unhinged over a silly side game. But you know what? It's my stream, and I'll be loud if I want to. What's my best Pokemon? Weavile. Weavile's the best Pokemon in this game. Weavile's the best Pokemon in this game just because of how Ice Shard works, and because Weavile has naturally high speed. I think Weavile is like the second highest speed in the game, maybe the top highest speed. So the speed stat in this game is incredibly broken, because it's not normal Pokemon where it's one turn, and then we choose moves. So the speed stat in this game, it's completely busted. You could almost get it to the point where enemies can't even attack you in the first place. Especially the lower level they are, or the slower they are, or both. It's impossible for them to fight back. It's like a New Yorker? Yeah, basically. Listen, at least when you come on my stream, you know it's showtime. Like, I don't have to tell you what time is it, it's showtime, right? We're not on a subway train where you're going to work. You're just trying to, you know, relax before you go in for 8 hours of wage slavery, right? Unlike a random New Yorker who has basically nothing else to do all day besides twirl off poles like a stripper. I did not heal, fuck. at least you know by logging into the stream it's showtime. That's implicit. It's implied. I don't have to tell you. God, I hate going on the New York thing. The subway. Do I play Fortnite? I literally played my first 2 games of Fortnite in like a decade almost today. Do I play Fortnite? Not really. I really haven't been a fan. I just kind of bought some skins because I was like, fuck it, why not? And I play it with my friends like today. We play 2 games and that's it. So I guess that kind of answers your question. I don't really play. I definitely don't play for the channel. I don't really play competitive games on the channel. I used to, but I don't really do it. It's just not my cup of tea anymore. Like I much rather play a bunch of different games. Okay. Heal. How many more times do we have to blow up? Oh, we're done. Alright, Chloroblast. Let's go get some water Pokemon. What's a good place to... Where's water types? Honestly, it doesn't even matter. Wait, hold on. Hello. You look shiny for a second. I don't know. That's why I kind of threw you off. Have any online games? No, I don't really play any online games. The only one I reliably play is Final Fantasy 14. That's all. Don't worry, though. I do appreciate it. What in the hell is going on? I think that move is new, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen that move before. I do appreciate it, though. Thank you. Oh, Call of Duty? I haven't played... I fucking hate Call of Duty. I absolutely hate the state of Call of Duty. I was tricked into buying Black Ops 6, and I regret it. And I should have fucking refunded it, because I hate it. I hate the way Call of Duty is now. As cool as, like, having Snoop Dogg as a skin is, in, like, Modern Warfare 2, I just do not have any desire to play Call of Duty. I actually uninstalled Call of Duty to reinstall Fortnite, which was pretty funny. At least with Fortnite, like, I'm not playing hardcore. COD is, like, the peak example of what we were talking about a minute ago, where it's, like, every game I feel like has to be a sweat lobby. Like, there's no more, like, I'm gonna play RPG and just run around and blow people up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no. Every game has to be a sweat lobby now. It's not fun. It's so not fun that even all my friends who are like, yeah, it's like the old days again, they all gave up. They all stopped playing it. I mean, on Fortnite, sure, I don't know what my Fortnite code is. I'll let it know. But now, I'm going to be honest with you, probably won't play it that much. I don't even have Epic open. I'll get it in a minute. I get baited into this shit every fucking time, too. And I need to stop. There will never be a Call of Duty like the old days. And I need to stop pretending. Yeah, I need to stop pretending like there's gonna be a Call of Duty like the old days. Because there never will be. And I keep... Every, like, 5 years, I'll listen to my friends, and I'll be like, yeah, maybe it will be like the old days. And it's not. It couldn't be further away from it. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop being an idiot. So, yeah, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I hope everyone got at least something that they wanted from Christmas. You know? Whether it's, whatever. I mean, Devin already talked about it. He got shoes and a watch, but yeah. Last time I played COD was 2023. Yeah, like, I'll watch my friend play COD. He loves it. He plays it non-stop. Like, that's just his thing. Me, I don't like all the new stuff. I don't like all of it. You know, it just lost its appeal to me. Like, I used to play Call of Duty every fucking weekend. I would play Call of Duty. Every weekend, I would play Call of Duty. Remember when I even did some gameplay with fucking laggy controls on it. It was great. I used to be so into it. I don't do it anymore. It's just not fun to me. It's not the same game. And that's fine. Oh shit, it's this lady. Hold on. What does she use again? Whoop! Oh my god! It's gonna act like... I hate this. You didn't even notice someone sneaking... I've done this so many times. It never gets old. Seriously. It never gets old. I've done this so many times. I roll right over her like I'm Sonic. This game is so stupid. Okay, anyway. Good times. This is actually good because I need the money. I used to play competitive matches. Yeah, COD has a competitive ranked mode, right? They didn't have that back when I played it. Like, the last COD I really played a lot of was Black Ops 3. And I didn't even like that. I hated that. I hated Black Ops 3 and I hated Advanced Warfare. I did not like either of those. And Ghosts was, like, the only one that I probably would have liked if I had stuck with it. But, like, I was so busy playing Battlefield 4, I just never went back. I probably would have enjoyed it. Now I feel like the emphasis is way too much on attachments. I feel like they add way stupid perks and stuff like that. I just feel like there were just better multiplayer setups and systems for Call of Duty back in, you know, whatever year, like 2012. Like, Pick 10 was a great idea. I thought Pick 10 was awesome in Black Ops 2. I love Pick 10. Modern Warfare 3, where you could, the original one, where you could set your kill streaks on your class as opposed to global kill streaks. That was such a great idea. And then they never brought it back. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? That was a genius idea. So you could set kill streaks based on your class. You didn't have to change it mid-game, that way what you have to do now or whatever. I don't even know if you can change kill streaks mid-game. That was awesome, man. I seriously had so much fun on MW3. There's a lot of shooters I had a lot of fun with. But unfortunately, you know, I bought the fucking DLC for MW2 and never got to play it because my friends intentionally uninstalled it so we could play the same 10 maps. I never got over that, as you could tell. Very annoyed that I spent like $40 on multiplayer maps I never got to play. Oh, God. Okay. Well, we're going to be doing this for a while. Want it now? I have it, yes. A fire blanket after I set the stove on fire with a small amount of oil. Yeah, good, good. That's good to have. Yeah, I try not to use that much oil, honestly. Do I play any racing games? No. I'll be honest, 90% of the games I play are basically single player now. Which is kind of more true to how I was as a kid. As a kid, I mean, well, we didn't have online multiplayer until I was like 10, maybe 12, 13 like that for console. But like, now it's mostly like I just play single player games like I did when I was a kid. I don't really play like a lot of online games. I don't even have... I bought PlayStation Online just so I could have the Elden Ring endings, so I could see all of them. And honestly, like, it wasn't even really worth it. It really kind of wasn't, which is really the most annoying part about it. That was a little bit of a waste of money, but whatever. It was only $10. It wasn't a huge deal. And now no one can say that I didn't see everything, I guess. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games. Like, I pay for Switch Online, and that's just on the off chance I do Pokemon raiding or something. I got a Logitech G923. Dude, my cousin had like a racing wheel back when we were kids. That shit was, I forgot to get. That shit was so cool. That is a great gift. Absolutely, that's dope. 100%. That's like super immersive too. I love that. That is a great gift. It's a shame. Like, I feel like I would like racing games, but I don't like simulation games. So my options for racing games are pretty limited, I would say. Pre-Motor Fest? What's that? I don't know what that is. For me, I just got the games I wanted, but I bought those myself. And I'm actually going to have to buy a bunch of games for next year. In fact, that's actually something I will look over probably today. I know there's Donkey Kong. There's Tales of Grace's F. I don't know if it... Okay, here's my thing, right? Do I play Tales of Grace's F? Because I played the original Tales of Grace's back in 2013. That was actually another 140 part playthrough. Do I replay Tales of Grace's after like 12 years? Maybe. Should I replay Symphonia? After... Symphonia I played the year after that, actually. Maybe I should. But I don't know. I feel like that's unfair, right? Like, all these other games I could play, would I be a hypocrite if I played a game I've already played not only once for the channel, but twice in my life? Symphonia. I forgot to heal. I told you this Pokemon is going to be annoying as shit, dude. Honestly, it was better with Agile because I wasn't killing myself every 2 fights. Alright, yeah, no worries, MTB. Have a good one. I do hope you have fun with your racing games and everything. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's unfair to gonna count out some money. Think about being a bot. Yes, I actually kind of want to get VR. I actually was thinking about that the other day. I can afford it too. I have the money for it, but I'm trying to have a good amount just in my accounts. And I have to pay off a bunch of stuff. Not really. I already paid it off for the month, which is fine. 0 APR, baby. And like, I could pay it off. I just don't want to dip myself too low. You know how it is. It's nice to have like a couple of digits worth of shit in your bank account. It is very nice. You love to see it, you know? Did I heal? I forgot to heal. Good thing friendship doesn't exist in this game. Seriously. I can definitely afford one. I don't even think VR is that expensive anymore. I don't want to do all this weird, like, face tracking and all this other shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things I never could, like, say, yeah, this is a worthwhile usage of my money. And then, like, I can't wear my headphones over it or some shit. I don't know. Like, it's something that I know I could do it, and the longer I wait, like, the better the VR headset I'll be able to get. So it's not, like, a huge deal that I can't. I'm not, like, a huge enthusiast. Like, there's no VR games I want to play. Even Half-Life Alyx, I just don't really care to play. So I'm not, like, too torn up about it. We're going to declare a VR space. I wouldn't even have a VR space. I would just be using it to look around and shit. I don't have space like that. So that's another good... That's actually a valid reason. I was just going to use it to, like, be able to, like, watch stuff in, like, a theater or whatever. Which, I mean, like, that's such a want. It's not even funny. Like, just today I bought hats. And they're expensive, but you know what? They're good hats. And I'll use them for the next decade. Yeah, the second you knock over something, remember how it was with the Wii when the Wii first came out? Like I've seen people like actually like swing at shit with VR. Actually, when I was in Florida, one of my cousin's in-laws was showing off his VR headset, and I was like, oh my god, look at him go! He was playing like a boxing game, like it was like Wii boxing. It was like time to fight or something. I don't know what it was called. Yeah, VR is definitely not where it would ideally be. You could tell they're still very much like broaching the landscape of it. It's just not for me. I just feel like a lot of the appeal of games is when they're nice, they're polished. Like, I don't know how many of you all have been watching the Metaphor playthrough. Metaphor, you could tell, is an absolutely well-polished, well-designed, thought-out game. That, you know, I just feel like that experience is never going to be more... you can't really top that, you know what I mean? Like, Metaphor is just really nice in that one aspect. Because Metaphor is just a really well-done game. Made by people who know exactly what they're doing and how to do it. Nothing beats that. I have to heal. Fucking hell. This is honestly more annoying than the actual challenge, because I can't even go from fight to fight. Alright, don't worry. This will be the only Pokemon we're gonna do today. We're not gonna go through anything else. This will be the only one. I just wanted to scratch my itch to play this game. I don't know. Is there any news out about ZA? Want to hear a joke? Sure. As long as it's appropriate. When you get really advanced, there's no ZA news. Perfect. No news is good news, unless you're like, dude. What? I hope that Bayonetta account guy is doing well. I hope. Yeah, I want to be able to tell the Bayonetta 3 dude. You understand that the day that they announced Bayonetta 3's release date, you were the first Twitter account I thought of. There's no news today. There's no news today. It's to the point I would be like, bruh, I forgot where the thing was, the images, when there is news. There is news. There is news. Oh my god, there's something happened. It's coming out in like 3 months. What cut the Roman Empire in half? Uh-oh. What cut the Roman Empire in half, Ash? Tell me. Enlighten us. Hold on. I'll even wait for this. What cut the Roman Empire in half? A pair of Caesars.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anyway, thank you, Ash, for the great joke. Much appreciated. Funny to watch, though very much the Star Trek VR game. Yeah, I don't know. Anything modern Star Trek is not up my alley, by definition. Anything modern in general is probably not up my alley. Just in general. Sorry to be that dude. Actually, it was more like the death of Caesar, but yeah. The Paris. You should have said the Pokemon Caesar. That would have been very topically appropriate. Okay. Oh boy, I forgot what it was like doing this. I guess I sure got my wish. I got it right up the ass. I forgot exactly how tedious this is. Remember when there was someone down here and I never saw them again? What actually happened with that? I'm genuinely curious. Like, I wonder what I have not done in this game. Like, seriously, what have I not done, actually? I guess I'll never know. Oh, well, there's quests I never did, but, I mean, like, I've done almost every quest besides the Paths of Solitude. I don't know if I'll ever do those. I already played this game more than, what? It is literally my most played game. It has dethroned Brilliant Diamond. It has dethroned Brilliant Diamond, which dethroned Three Houses, which dethroned Breath of the Wild. And unfortunately, I didn't play Tears as much because I just didn't dick around as much in Tears. Ironically, I had more fun in Tears when I just went straight to the planet to revive them now. Fuck. I had more fun in Tears, honestly. Which is unfortunate because the powers in Breath of the Wild were way more fun. That's like my #1 complaint about Breath of the Wild into Tears of the Kingdom, man. Removing those base powers was a huge fucking L. I could have done so much wacky shit if I had bombs and freeze time and all that shit. Absolute L. I don't know how they bungled that one. God damn it. That sucks. I really think about that, like how that could have been my favorite Zelda of all time. With just a couple tweaks here and there, it really would have been my favorite Zelda, for sure. But I think Twilight Princess just has it in spades, man. Like, I want to replay Twilight Princess next year, but I also don't want to replay it on the chance they announce, like a Zelda pack for, like, Wind Waker and all this stuff for the Switch, maybe the Switch 2. So, I don't know, like, should I hold off and just wait? I kind of want to replay it, though, because I love Twilight Princess. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's a tied position at #1 with Metroid Prime. So, for me, it's kind of like, do I just play it and run the risk? I don't know. It's a cool 4-man VR bridge crew. One man of the game comes screaming at your team. I didn't heal, by the way. Of course I didn't. Friendship doesn't exist in this game. Get back up. Listen, that's just the Final Fantasy experience. I say that, but I had some of the best raids I've had this entire tier today. No wipes. Everyone does what they need to. Had a good time. And I broke 2 of my records. What? How did that miss? 95 accuracy? Oh my god. We actually rolled the 5%. I almost didn't heal. Can't fool me, bro. I'm too smart. Yeah, I just don't play a lot of co-op games. I don't play a lot of co-op. I don't play a lot of competitive. I hope no one takes offense to that. Like, even the Pokemon raids, it's like a rare time where 2 of those things collide, which is my desire to not miss out on anything Pokemon. And, you see how that goes anyway. You see how I love Pokemon raiding. I have definitely never been angry raiding Pokemon. Obviously. No, I didn't. I said I'll do it. I'll say I'll do it tomorrow or something. I'll do it soon. Not gonna do it today. I did ask you to daily remind me. I appreciate it. I will definitely do it soon though. Maybe because tomorrow I'm going out, so maybe like Monday or something I'll do a double stream, or Tuesday I'll do a double stream and I'll just get it done. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get to play Assassin's Creed 1. I hope I don't disappoint anyone by not intentionally making myself suffer through it. But if Brotherhood takes me about a month to beat, and Revelations takes half a month to beat, like, we don't really have a ton of time. So, unfortunately, because I kind of got sniped right before, like, the 3 major streams I needed to complete, like, we're gonna maybe have 1 stream of Brotherhood in the near future. So Brotherhood might not even happen until the new year. That would literally be like the 1st or 2nd stream of the new year. Maybe I'll even swap positions so I could have Brotherhood as the thumbnail. You already played with people? You think you could stand that many people in a day? Yeah, especially when it's a Pokemon raid. Like, because even the AI will piss me off. You remember when the AI was actually a detriment during the Empoleon raid? If you got any debuffers, you had to restart. It was great. And they just, that was just like how the raid was designed. Because they would just buff Empoleon to the point that it would just completely walk right through your team. So it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, what? Well, then why don't you give us the ability to determine our own teammates? Nah, that's work. They could have patched it anytime, but Game Freak doesn't do patching like every other fucking company. They're unique. They're special. They don't have to abide by common decency and player respect and all these other silly rules that hamper all these other teams. Fuck you. And then some fucking copehead will come out and be like, well, it's actually a raid. You're supposed to play it with other people. Okay, but if that's the case, then they wouldn't allow you to play it with AI. So, like, what's the point? Like, why have the option for AI and then make it as annoying as possible to use? Like, I hate that. I hate that. Just say that they just did not do it correctly. They did not implement the system correctly. It does not work as intended. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's restricted. It feels like something you would have played in a game 20 years ago, not a game that was made in 2022. There's no good joke there. I hate that. Not everything they do is great just because their name is Game Freak. Not every Nintendo game is a straight banger. Now, it might be that above average most of their games are, or more often than usual their games are, but I just hate that shit, man. Yeah, you have 3 other people with EV trained, IV trained, nature Pokemon that are good for the raid, that have the right moves and the right everything and the right strategies. Hello? Come on. It's a Pokemon game. This is not Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, you might have an argument. And I mean, you also can't raid certain raids without other humans. Final Fantasy, you have an argument. You don't have an argument in Pokemon. They shouldn't allow it then. They should not allow you to have AI teammates. If by that logic. And I killed him again. Goddamn. Listen, I know Pokemon has a special place in people's hearts, but I hate that. Do not excuse bad game design to this degree, right? Certain things are just, well, you just don't like it, and that's fine. Okay, cool. Fucking Game Freak, don't give me that shit, bro. Like you never played a video game before in your life. Come on now. Very hard to have real discussions about some of these things now. Or rather, you just shouldn't have it on Reddit. Is really what I should say. Okay, back to healing. Don't give Game Freak thoughts. What if they make it so the AI F you over by doing the wrong thing every time, but that's already how it is. The AI generally does not help you. It just doesn't take away timing when they get knocked out. That's the #1 reason why you play solo versus playing with other people. Because if you play online, there's tons of people out there who will just bring a Mewtwo just because, oh, Mewtwo's really strong. Mewtwo could have fuck all to do with the raid. It could be a terrible Pokemon to fucking use for the raid. And they will still bring a Mewtwo because it's their favorite. Ash knows this. You know how many times I've bitched about people bringing Sylveon just because it's cool and it's an evolution and because it has a type advantage? Just because it has a type advantage doesn't make it a good Pokemon to clear the raid. That's the truth. But most people don't think that far when it comes to Pokemon. That's why I don't like the raiding in Pokemon. You need to have the correct Pokemon, the correct moves, the correct held item, the correct nature, the correct Terra type, the correct IVs, the correct EVs. Right? The correct ability. There's like 10 different things you have to check off on a list. And then it's like, okay, this is my strategy. And remember, not every strategy works. Remember that raid I tried Victory Bell and it didn't work at all? And then I had to swap to something else? Not every strategy works. And that's part of the raiding experience. Not everything you do, whether it's a fuck up or whether it's just genuinely something that you thought was going to work and it didn't, works. But you have to be willing to be flexible enough to be like, well, that didn't work. Let's try something new. You have to be willing to sit down and say, well, I'm not contributing. And with Pokemon, it's probably even harder to tell than Final Fantasy sometimes. Because Final Fantasy, look, you could hate ACT all you want. I could tell you right now, just based purely off some of my experiences, like even today, I was able to see a marked improvement in my scores by potting at the 6-minute window and catching some of the 6-minute bursts, as opposed to potting on the 4:30 and then potting on the 9. So using timely pots is better than using as many pots as you can. Who would think that? That's something that I didn't know. I played this game like 7 years, all right? But I don't play it with like ultimate clears. You don't get punished for that unless you're an ultimate clear, probably. Where the whole game is different. The whole way you look at the game is different. But that's it. You have to be flexible. You have to be willing to try new stuff. All right, I'm done with you anyway. You have to be willing to try different things. And a lot of people will not try different things. They will sit there and they will do the same thing over and over and over until it works. And this is not like, for example, Millennia, where you could have a general strategy. Right? This is not like Millennia where you could have a general strategy of how things work and you're just waiting for RNG to not fuck you. This is literally like, this is what happens every time in this fight. It will do this every single time, and every time you die, you punish us. That's what a raid is, and you have to be willing to be flexible. See, if I wanted to bash my head against Millennia for 20 fucking hours, the only person who's wasting time is me. And I guess you all, but, you know, whatever. That's kind of part and parcel of being a streamer, right? Not everything I do is going to be perfect on day one. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it really just depends. Like, it absolutely just flat out depends on how to be flexible. Pokemon is too many variables. I think that's the biggest problem. Someday you will be shiny. One of you will be. I should really farm for that, honestly. But the AI does the wrong stuff all the time. It's just that you don't get punished when they get KO'd. That's the only difference, to answer your question. They do wrong shit all the time. The only time an AI dying has a really good effect is when they have Intimidate or some shit. And remember, the raid system in this game, in Violet, is glitchy as shit anyway. A lot of times things happen and there's no pop-up. A lot of times the fucking menu glitches out because too many things are happening at once. It's really the worst system I think I've ever seen. It's awful. Who the fuck wants to raid in Pokemon Violet? Like, unless it was out of necessity. It's literally a genuinely awful fucking experience. So yeah, it really kind of can't get much worse. This is just why raids are generally a bad idea in most games, to be honest with you. Like in Destiny, you get no feedback while you die. You just die and wipe the raid. You just genuinely get no feedback. You have no idea what you did wrong, right? You have no idea how to resolve certain debuffs. It's complete word of mouth, and it's not like Final Fantasy where well, at least when I played it, there was like a text box or something. You could talk with people. You could tell them how it works. Or like Discord. Discord wasn't around when I raided in Destiny. And plus, Discord is a third-party program to begin with. But I guess you could make that argument about literally any game I play, so I guess that's fair. But like, there was no Discord. You couldn't you couldn't even matchmake and then get into a PSN party. There was no game chat. It was just complete, whatever happens, happens. So, yeah. That's how it kind of worked back in the day. Nowadays, you have Discord. You could go into someone's server. They'll have the entire fucking battle plan laid out. And let's be fair, a lot of the callouts in this raid tier is literally just clock spots. It's literally just the same shit that we've done for like 5 expansions now. Now, there's obviously other stuff to it, but like for the most part, you kind of already know what you're doing. It's just clock spots. That's it. That's the only thing you have to designate ahead of time. Everything else is performed based on your role. I guess based on your party position, like for Fuse Field. Melee, melee, range, ranged. Oh lord, nothing spawned. There's actually a really low chance that nothing spawns. I think I did the math once. I think it's a 20% chance nothing spawns in an area. So you have to roll that 5 times in a row. I think. I could be wrong. What was it, like 40 and 45? It might be 25%. Regardless, it's still very unlikely to have nothing spawn. It's not totally impossible, but it's very unlikely. Oh my god! We don't want you to see you do good. We watch for the schadenfreude. Well, you've come to the right place. If you want to see me scream, I have screamed my head off before. And remember, everything I say I have to censor. I have to self-censor. And in fairness, it's not only just because of the YouTube shit. It's also because, like, once all's said and done, like, let's be fair here. Once it's all said and done, it's, at the end of the day, I just look at it differently now. It's just a video game. It ain't that serious. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, like, do or die. Honestly, half of this shit is whatever to me at this point. Let's see. We are in November. It is, I'm sorry, we are December, excuse me. Electrode. And that's going to be it, because I'm not doing another one. And that's where we're going to end this year at 209 Pokemon out of, what is it, 220, I think I said? What is it out of, 220? I put it in the stream title. Is it out of 220? Is it? Yeah, 224. So we only have another 16 Pokemon. 7 of which... Oh, shit. Toxicroak? We could go through Toxicroak really quickly, actually. Actually, what Pokemon do I have next? Hold on. We're going to be out of here in a minute. I know. I just want to do at least one shiny hunt. Maybe two. Let's see. We have the 8 evolutions. That's already half the Pokemon left. And then we have Wordier, Cleavor, Overquill, Ursaluna, Spiritomb, and Sneasler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, did I do my math right? Wait a minute. There should be 15 Pokemon left. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I didn't update this, did I? What in the fuck? Why does this math not add up? Did I do the math wrong? Did I? Have I been wrong on, like, every stream? 30 times 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 212. No, yeah, it's 224. Did I not do this correctly? Wait, what didn't I put on this list? Mind you, we've only had 3 streams of this in the last, like, 4 months. Something's not mathing here, and I'm not sure what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Which means I should be at 210. Why am I not at 210? There's a Pokemon I completed and I didn't mark it. And sadly, you have to go by this bullshit, which is ridiculous. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? That's 8. 9 for Wordier. 10 for Cleavor. 11. 12. This is correct so far. Did I say 12? Fuck! This is 13. Wait, am I counting wrong? Wait, am I stupid? Oh, I didn't count Cleavor because it's in the same column as Overquill. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm fucking stupid. No, wait, no, because I should be at 210. No, I'm right. There's someone I finished and I didn't mark it. I must have done it ages ago. So who did I not mark? What the fuck? That's on my end, though. That's not on Pokemon's end. I must have completed a Pokemon and never put them on this list, and I didn't up the list correctly. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. Yeah, and Sneasler's the last Pokemon. Everything else is completed. Damn. Okay, well, that's something I just have to review later. There's a Pokemon that I did not add to the list. If you look at the Google document, there's a Pokemon that I did not add to the list correctly, and so therefore it says 209 when it should say 210. There's a Pokemon I completed, and I absolutely do not know what Pokemon it is. And honestly, it doesn't even fucking matter. Like, obviously, the only thing that matters is what's in the game. But, yeah, it is a little bit annoying when I'm like, ah, shit. I try to do everything by the book, and I fucked up. At least we're out of the boring Pokemon, I guess. At least now we're on the Pokemon where you actually have to do something, you know? What it also means is that every Pokemon we fly by has +2 extra shiny rolls, which is pretty dope. Like, that's pretty good, no matter how you slice it. That's actually awesome. I thought Storm und Drang meant Storm and Fury. I'm pretty sure it means Storm and Fury, or I don't know if there's multiple interpretations of Drang. There's a mission in a game I played that's Storm und Drang, and I don't remember what game it is, and it's been too long, and there's no way I'm going to remember it now. So, it definitely is a thing. I just don't remember what game I'm thinking of where it was a thing. What? Oh my god. It's the fucking glitch again. Oh, it's a generic synonym of turmoil. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, goodbye. Was it Naruto? Wait, was it literally Storm 2? Where that was a quote or something? It might literally just be Storm 2. I know I talked about why I stopped playing Naruto multiplayer, you know, when Devin was here earlier, but yeah, maybe. Damn, that's crazy. I fucking remember that. Yeah, sometimes you gotta dig deep into your memory banks. Yeah, wasn't that one of the missions that had the custom cutscenes, which is like the only stuff even worth playing in Storm 2? Seriously, Storm 2 was something. It was actually a downgrade from Storm 1. If you remember when I played Storm 1 in 2013. Yeah, remember that shit? Remember when I played all the fucking Storm games up to that point again? Oh my god! That actually scared the fuck out of me. He spawns in like, sup, motherfucker? Alright, bye, motherfucker. Oh, shit. I'm catching this, actually. Oh, no! No! Very nice. You know what I miss? Ash, are you there? She's probably there. She's probably tabbed out. You know what I miss, Ash? I miss when this game was new. I genuinely actually miss that first year when I played this game. I kind of miss that. Even as skeptical and as much of an asshole as I was, I actually kind of miss it now. It was like a very unique feeling, like everyone was figuring out everything about this game because it was so different, right? Man, I kind of miss it now, actually. It's hard to believe I'd be nostalgic for a game I used to routinely shit on, but I actually am. I do kind of miss it, man. I miss it. Everyone was figuring out this game at the same time. Everyone's shooting the shit, having a fun time in their own way. Hello? You gonna be able to get out, brother? I've done it again. Yeah! Yo, Devin's missing out. We eating like kings today, boys. All right, very nice. You love to see it. I've completely glitched out my game. He's actually a tree humper. He actually can't even finish moving. He can't even finish his movement to try and target me. All right, this is great. This is awesome. I love this game. I take it all back. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna make this a clip. You're watching a clip right now. How does it feel to be in the future? This will go down in history. I've somehow done it again. I didn't even mean to. I just stood next to a tree and I glitched it out. Oh my god. I'll get you. Amazing. Then play the clip in the clip. Yeah, we have to have clipception. So I'll play Arceus, I'll be hunting these exact Pokemon again, and then we'll play the clip, and then in the clip, I'll play the clip again, so we have clipception, and then that way everyone is like, what the fuck? And then I'll boost the volume so it's a screamer. And then Devin can be happy that I scare myself with my own jump scares. You gotta think smarter, not harder, boys. That's what you gotta do. By the way, I can't even, like, throw a Pokeball at it. The game doesn't recognize it as a target because it's inside of a fucking tree. Look at this. I have never done this in my entire time playing this game. I just have never done it. Here we go. No, I can't. I actually cannot initiate combat on this random fucking Toxicroak. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. I have spawned it in the tree. It's over. I will never be able to get it out. And this dude doesn't want to attack. And they're not moving. The whole game is fucked up right now. Now, what happens if I move? Is that going to fix this? It's going to make me very sad when I have to end this, unfortunately. I'm going to be very, very sad. It actually backed up. Did you see that? It backed away. I think that based on the way this is working, I think only one Pokemon can attack you at a time. I think that this Pokemon in front of me is the one that's trying to attack me, but it can never move enough to say it's moved, now turn and attack. Meanwhile, these other guys are moving in response to me, and some of them are just on standby. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, see how it just moves away from me? It's like going to a safe position. This is actually cool. Because it's like you're figuring out how the AI works in this game while dicking around like this. Look at this. I can just make it run away and do a whole bunch of crazy shit. Because it's not supposed to attack me. It has to wait for this one to attack before it tries to attack. That's actually kind of weird how the game works like this. Look at that. It ran for the fucking hills. Literally. This is actually really unique. It ran so far, it's unaggroing, de-aggroing. Look at that. I can be hurt by it. I can be hurt. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could be hurt by it. Nah, you can be hurt. Ever play The Long Dark? No. Hold on, let's see if they oh shit! Okay, well no, I guess it's only these two are glitched because that one tried to attack me and now he's done. Okay. The novelty was cool. Let's see if we enter combat, if it frees itself. It might very well free itself. Oh, fuck. It's actually in combat with me? Are you serious? This is so funny, man. I love video games. You couldn't get this from video games. Oh, wait! No, it's stuck! Yeah, he can't get out. He can't get out. He can't get out. That's so funny. He can't get out. He's stuck in the tree. The game will literally not let him move out of the tree. Oh, that's great. Oh, no! No! I targeted the wrong one. Ah! Fuck. I meant to target this one. I freed it. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Damn, I didn't look at who it was targeting. That sucks. Alright, well, we're done. Alright, that's enough excitement for one day. Obviously, that could happen in any game. That's not a Game Freak is lazy glitch. That's just a you're playing an open world game glitch. That's funny. Can't even be mad about that. That's just funny. Alright, so another Arceus stream in the bag. Only the third one in 4 months, which is good. The less Arceus streams, the better. I have completely scratched my itch. I will see you in the new year. For anyone who ever watches 136 parts of this fucking series, I will see you in the new year. It's been a blast. We are very rapidly approaching the end game. Okay. Go home. Thought the game crashed for a second. That would have been the... Wait, I could go back. Wait, hold on. I could go back. Hold on. Let's see if it spawns in the tree again. Hold on. It probably won't. Shit. I fucked up. I should have caught it. Should have caught it for the nostalgia. Damn. That would be so dope. And then someone like 10 years from now will ask me, hey, do you have that one Toxicroak that got stuck in the tree? And I'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? A Toxicroak in a tree? What game even allows you to get a Toxicroak in a tree? And they'll be like, oh no, it was Arceus part 136. I was watching it the other day. And I'll be like, wait, what? I'm sure it happened, but I don't remember. No! Oh, wait! Yeah! Dude! Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! This is the best thing that's ever happened in my life. This is seriously one of the best things that's ever happened. I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy, bro. You have no idea. You have no idea. Wait, actually, this is bad, because I can only enter combat if there's another Toxicroak. I can't catch it otherwise. Okay, so we will catch this Toxicroak if it's still in the tree when I get out of here. We'll catch it. We'll catch it. Absolutely, we're gonna catch it. We gotta think of a good name for it. Still in the tree? Fuck! Okay, so it has to be brought into combat. Basically, once you enter combat, it frees itself. Okay. Okay. We could do this. We got this. We got this. Man, I'm lucky I saved, because I wouldn't be able to do this otherwise. Holy shit. Switch? Thank you. Oh yeah, we're gonna catch it. We have to enter combat with it, though, which is going to be weird now. I don't know how that's going to work. I have to intentionally get seen by it. You see me? Oh my god. It's so buggy. It's so fucking buggy. You can't even get him to run anymore. Okay, there we go. I think its line of sight is, like, fucked up as well, because it couldn't really see me. Yeah, so I have to bring in another one into combat. Let's see, does this work? No, it doesn't. Ah, fuck. This is actually difficult. Now that I actually want to do this, this is hard. And see how it frees it? No, it's still in it. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come over here. Come over here. Come. Camping motherfuckers. Here's what I gotta do. I gotta herd them over. Here we go. Yes! Okay, we're gonna catch it. We're gonna catch this. I'm catching it. Yes. I probably have to weaken it a little bit. I did not heal Weavile, which is going to be a huge mistake in about 30 seconds. Dude, I love this game. Oh, fuck. What if I knock it out? Oh, shit. I should do Poison Stab. Just so that way I don't... you think Ice Shard will knock it out? It doesn't resist it. I guess I just reload. Look at it. It's constantly turning. Look at that. I love it. This is the most fun I've had on this game in a while. I'm sorry. It's so good. It's so good because it's so glitchy. It's so fucking good because it's so glitchy, man. This is awesome. Honestly, if Weavile gets knocked out, that's totally fine. I just want to catch this and then we're out of here. Perfect. All right. What are we calling this thing? I'll free you from the tree! Oh, great. The Pokeball's in the tree now. Very nice. You love to see. Alright, let's get out of here. I cannot believe that happened. That was so crazy. I'm so lucky I was able to reset until I got it. Plante? Not Plante. That's... What's a really good name? Is there like a tree that was ever a prison in fiction? Like a literal prison tree? Like X-Death isn't a terrible name. X-Death is literally a tree. I know people don't usually know that, but he is a tree in the lore of Final Fantasy V. He's a warlock and a tree. Like, physically, he is literally a tree. Honestly, that invigorates me to play more. That's actually really fun. That was actually really dope. Yeah, let me give it a name, because if I don't give it a name, I'm going to forget and I'm going to release it. Just like that that Ursa Luna that was in the tree, or the Ursa Ring that was in the tree. Yeah, here's another one. Trees in this game are obviously minorly glitchy. Was it you? What? Oh, this was the alpha. Yeah, okay. No. Okay, here we go. Alright, we gotta think of a good name. Alright. Let's go to Brave really quickly, just because it's faster to get AI answers from Brave. Trees in fiction that were also prisons. Let's see. Based on the provided search results, here are some notable examples of trees in fiction that served as prisons. Yggdrasil connects the 9 worlds. They could be seen, the branches and roots can be seen as a symbol of confinement, with the gods and giants bound to its limbs. Hillgrove Lockup uses a prison. The Tree of Heaven in Brooklyn. Oh, from a tree grows in Brooklyn. While not a traditional prison, the tree's ability to thrive in adversity can be seen as a form of confinement or limitation for the characters. Alright, so what do you think? We could do the Tree of Heaven. Obviously, I'm going to use the name that they give here, which is Ailanthus altissima. Or we could do Yggdrasil. But Yggdrasil is more of a metaphor. I mean, both of them are kind of metaphors. There's not really a lot of examples of trees that are used as prisons, unfortunately. Because if we name it Yggdrasil, but the Yggdrasil is known as the Tree of Life, or the World Tree. So it kind of has, like, too much of a positive... Ah, shit. I think Ailanthus altissima is better. There's a lot of, like, because Yggdrasil is just kind of used 1,000 times over. Ents? Nah, not Ents. Oh, it's a real type of tree. Okay, that's what it is. This is the binomial nomenclature. Ailanthus altissima. Well, I don't know. Altissima sounds pretty good, and it's kind of female a little bit. Ailanthus sounds a little bit masculine, so maybe I'll do Altissima. That's kind of good. There you go. All right, someone in the future comment about this, because I'm gonna forget this. That's I cannot believe that happened. That made my whole day, man. Seriously. Holy shit. Altissima. I'm honestly glad I caught it. It was so worth going back for. That makes me so happy, man. Like, I just want to use this thing in a bunch of games now for no reason, just to dick around. Free from the tree, I see. Oh my god, that's so funny. I really love this Pokemon. It's a really cool looking Pokemon, too. Normally I don't like frogs, besides Froakie, I guess. But this is a really cool looking Pokemon. Like, just look at it. It's such a... How do you first person? Look at it. It's beautiful. I cannot believe we got it. Alright. Well, that's good. Maybe I'll do one more hunt. This is why I like playing this game, because weird shit happens in this game. Seriously. Like, you can't hate it. Like, just weird stuff happens in this game. It's just fun. It's fun because you never know what's going to happen when you play this game. You could literally... Better Than My First Name was Latin for tree humper. Yeah, we're going to give it a real name. If it was a male, I would have done Ilanthus, just because that sounds a little bit more masculine. We're just going to split the binomial nomenclature down the fucking middle. See, now I'm motivated to keep playing. Weird stuff. Okay, what time is it? It's 10:57. We'll be out of here by 11:15 latest. I'm not going to spend a ton of time. That was just really good. I might clip that whole fucking episode. Oh, no! I hate this game. Well, I'm certainly not gonna... Oh, yeah, Chimchar does spawn on this mountain, by the way. This is not a glitch. This is intentional. Chimchars do spawn on this mountain up here for some reason. It's like one of the few spawns in the game where a starter Pokemon can spawn not in whatever designated area. But yeah, Ash is right. So maybe I'll just fucking get home or whatever. There's more efficient ways to hate myself, but you know what? Why? If you're gonna do something to yourself, don't do it efficiently. Do it inefficiently. If you're gonna half-ass something, whole-ass it. Boo. Boo. Now run. I don't think we're getting a shiny out of this. I think this is probably the last batch of spawns. Yeah. Just remember, at the end of the day, the odds of getting a shiny are just that. They're still odds. We could have, what is it, one in... I forget the numbers at this point, but you know what it is. You could have fully maxed out dexes and fully maxed out whatever. At the end of the day, it's just odds. There's no guarantees of anything. Well, we're not done yet, Viv. We're not done yet. Still have like 10 minutes tops. Just to shoot the shit. That seriously reinvigorated me to play the game more. That's just funny. I just have dumb fun on this game, man. Like, just stupid shit happens. I know no matter what, I'm gonna rant, I'm gonna shoot the shit, we're gonna make a little more progress. I'll rant, we'll shoot the shit, we'll make a little bit more progress. I'll rant, we'll shoot the shit, we'll make a little more progress. Like, at the end of the day, that's why I like playing this game. Because I know that as long as I just get on it and just, you know, just whatever, like, who cares? Like, you just have... I guess maybe I should have looked at the Gyarados, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't think I've ever read A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. In Gabriel Garcia Marquez's novel, the patriarch Jose Arcadio Buendia is tied to a chestnut tree in his backyard, effectively imprisoning him as he becomes increasingly mad and unable to communicate with his family. Holy shit, that sounds like fucking Kafka a little bit. Damn. 100 Years of Solitude. I've never read that. I like how I got good book recommendations out of this, too. That's my favorite part about it. I need to get my copy pasta out faster so I can spam it more. Well, don't spam so much you get taken down, right? That's what happened to Ash. Like, you can't go overboard with certain terms, and you can't spam too much, or otherwise you get hit by it. Oh, hello, Casey. I watched the movie version of A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Damn, it's a 1940s movie. That's pretty cool. What do we need to do for Spirit Tomb? Yeah, you missed it. We had a whole, like, 5-minute episode where this Toxicroak was stuck in a tree, and I went back and I caught it. It's gonna be my favorite story to tell about this game. And the worst part is that no one was here to see it besides Viv. Only Viv will know the truth. No one else will know. Hex, Dark Pulse, and Strong Style. Oh, that's a lot of work. I didn't change out my Pokemon, did I? No, I did not. Sneasler. Dire Claw. Swords Dance we could spam. What's Dire Claw? Is that a fighting move? It's a poison. Oh my god. How much do you hate me? Like, seriously. Did they say anything about close combat? I don't think so. This thing seriously looks like a Luigi's Mansion ghost. I can't unsee it now. I swear, I can't unsee it. Specifically Luigi's Mansion 1, now that I've played the second game. The second game is too close to the third game. That first Luigi's Mansion really is just a timepiece then. It really is just a very unique timepiece that doesn't play like any of the other games. No, stop that. You. What? You can run away? I didn't even know that. I know Goomies can run, but not Sligoos. Alright, that's fine. What was that one monster in Final Fantasy 13 that had the extendo nails? Does anyone even remember that? Like, it had the nails and it would shoot out and it would poke you? That's what any, like, long-nailed enemy really reminds me of. I don't know what it is. It just kind of reminds me of that. Again, that is... We'll get back to that. Oh, that's another thing we have to do. We have to go play the fucking other Final Fantasies. Because we played 1 through 6. We have to start with 7, which means I have to finish Rebirth. That's the other thing I have to do. I got to make a whole plan for the games I plan to play over the next year, right? It also indirectly means I can't really miss a lot of streams. We ended up missing about 90-some streams today. There were like 90-some days I did not stream, give or take, because I streamed 2 times on some days. So, like, I'm gonna try to cut that down. Like I said, the whole goal is to grow the channel, and to do that I need to be consistent. I need to play, ideally, a variety of... Oh my god, he just rolled away. Okay, that was nice. We need to play a variety of games to get people interested, to get people to show up. So, also, like, it's a balance, obviously. There's no... We're not going... There's always a balance, as you can imagine. That's what I'm going to try to do. We're going to do at least the three PS2 platformers. Is that it? Okay. We're going to do at least the 3 PS2 platformers. We have a couple other things I also want to do, and then we'll figure out from that. I'm gonna have to empty the fucking boxes again, which is gonna be a pain because I don't remember what's where or anything like that. So I don't know. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. One more reset, and then we're done. Remember when I first started like mass producing Pokeballs? Yeah, good times. That was like the first thing I did. Let me get like infinite Pokeballs, please. We actually almost need to make some more. I have to make more of almost all the Pokeballs. But I mean, 515 is already overkill. I don't even really throw Pokeballs anymore, which is the crazy part. Sadly, no shiny, but I'll take this tree-stuck Toxicroak. Obviously, we could find one if we spent a lot of time and we went through a lot of areas, but you know, we're not gonna split too many hairs. That'll be a little ridiculous, honestly. It's fine. Alright, and there's one right over here. We gotta lose this heat. Also, the GTA games. As long as there's nothing saucy in the GTA games. That's another... They apparently updated the Definitive Trilogy, and now apparently it's really good as compared to what it was. Like, randomly out of nowhere, Rockstar was like, hey, let's patch the Definitive Trilogy. And then they did. And then it was like I'm actually surprised that they did that, to be honest with you. Like, the Definitive Trilogy came out in, what, 2011? 2021? Sorry, 2021, not 2011. And now, all of a sudden, they patched it after, like, how many years? Like, that is... I don't want to say sus. Like, it's a good thing that it happened. It's just like, damn, bro. For real? It's kind of wild that they patched it this late. Oh, wow. That worked. Alright, cool. Alright, nothing major. We'll do one or two more resets. We'll peak a little bit. And then we'll see what we do after that. I think that's pretty fair. However, I will start to thank people for showing up. Ugh. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Casey. Thanks, MTB Kid. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Devin. Once again, as always, thank you all for showing up to yet another Arceus stream. Means a lot to me. I always appreciate it. I always enjoy shooting the shit. You know how it is. It's always fun. It's always good. You know, I'm going to gradually filter this out until we get a launch date for ZA. Once ZA has a launch date, this will become a mainline game, just so that way we can finish off the decks. But if we play it once every so often, it's not that bad, right? Like, it's not gonna ruin us. I think the best day to play it is probably Friday. Oh my god, Zoroark. Okay, why not? Fuck it. Alright, like 5 minutes ago, at least it cost something. Yeah, and again, listen. Always on demand. You're always welcome to, when the stream is over, to just rewind it and enjoy it, you know, if you want to see what happened earlier. We did have some stuff, but nothing too crazy. Again, it's an Arceus stream. If you've seen one, you've most likely seen most of them since the end of the game. Nothing too crazy. But, at the same time, very enjoyable to me. Very fun for me. Nope, cannot knock me out of the air, bitch. Right. Sadly, no shinies. That's the one thing that makes me sad. No shinies. Oh my god, they're super sensitive. I will think about if I want to play Twilight Princess next year. I will think about that. I kind of want to, but I gotta see where I would fit it in. And like I said, it's a whole year to figure it out. What I would like to do before that is I would like to buy a new AC adapter for my Wii U. I'll figure all that out. It's not a big deal, but it is something I am a little bit cognizant of. I would like to play it, though, because it's been a while. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, again, as I get older, I do want to go back to games I either really enjoyed or I made playthroughs on, and maybe the playthroughs are in really low quality or whatever. Like, there are certain games I will never play again on this channel, right? Like, I could tell you, for example, Fuse, I will never play again. That was something I played because Surgster was there, because Insomniac made it, and that game will never come back. It will never see the light of day again. So certain games obviously will be exempt from that, but, you know, Assassin's Creed 2, especially given how disjointed the original playthrough was, yeah, that kind of deserves a little bit of a redo, right? Especially since I never played the Ezio Trilogy version all the way, so, like, I might as well get my money's worth. The same way, for example, I want to play Kingdom Hearts again, right? Like, obviously, I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts again. Now, when will I play it? I don't know. But I will play it eventually. Like, I do think that that will be something worth playing again. Because, you know, I played it, what, in 2013? That was the last time I played 1, I think. Maybe a little... No, I think I played it more recently than that. Alright, I think that's probably it. Or we're just not going to find anything. Okay, well, I'm not going to stop playing myself. I'm going to open up the packs, but there's no reason for me to open up the packs on stream. So, like I said before, thanks everyone who showed up. Next time we play, I will figure out what Pokemon. I kind of didn't go over it myself. But I will definitely make sure that whatever I do, we need to remove Electrode out my party. And maybe it's Sneasler. Maybe we just do Sneasler. We spam Swords Dance. And then some other stuff. The Key Sword sucks. What's the Key Sword? Oh, the Key Blade? Why? I love the Key Blades. I think Key Blades are, like, cooler than lightsabers in a way. Because a lot of them shift to your own personality. Like, they intentionally look or take a form that you like the most. I actually like that a lot. Nah, he doesn't like him. Alright. But yeah... Someday I wanted to get the Platinum on Kingdom Hearts 1, and I did get the Platinum on Kingdom Hearts 2, which is actually really funny. But I never did it for 1. 1 might be easier. Might, in quotations. I know that there's some super bosses in 1 that are probably more annoying than the ones in 2. The funny part is that 2 Final Mix is a ton of super bosses. Which is basically the absent silhouettes. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is a lot of fucking content, man. It's a shame that it didn't come to the States until 2014. Kingdom Hearts Super Bosses. Let's see. What does the AI say? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Kurt Ziza. Wasn't Kurt Ziza the fucking... It's like the winner of something? How did that even work? Yeah, Phantom is the one I remember. You can find Phantom. Phantom is really easy to trigger, and it's basically just death. Let's see. Unknown Ansem. Oh my god, okay. Tips for fighting super bosses. Dude, AI is so fucking good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it basically just hyper reads pages ahead of time. I didn't even look at the Kingdom Hearts 3 super bosses because I just beat it and that's it. You can't hold the guard. You can't hold them. The guard makes it so you can't swing them. I think that most of the characters seem to do it. The guard makes it so you can't swing them. People seem to be fair, they're more like clubs, most of them, because they don't really have a sharp end. But again, it's a game made for kids, like actually made for super kids. Like, so, in all fairness, you weren't exactly going to get a very brutal... Yeah, Kurt Ziza was a fucking contest winner. Yeah, Kurt Ziza was named after Kurt Ziza of Medford, New York, who won Square's Kingdom Hearts Name in a Game contest, held 2 months prior to the North American release of Kingdom Hearts. And he's actually, what is he up to? Yeah, this is a Reddit post. I wonder what he's up to nowadays. That's actually crazy. Kurt Ziza is a real person that got his name in Kingdom Hearts. He's officially a part of Kingdom Hearts canon. That's actually crazy. I wonder what he's doing. Like, right now. What is Kurt Ziza doing? Is he, like, just a depressed adult like the rest of us? Or is he, like, living at large? He's literally a super boss in a game. That's crazy. And the game got re-released. That's dope. Yeah, and it's crazy. Someone on Reddit is like, the top answer is, it's wild how Kurt Ziza actually sounds like a boss name. Imagine if it was John Smith, Juan Lopez. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. Kurt Ziza just sounds like a Final Fantasy villain. It just sounds like it. What was the guy in Final Fantasy 9? Kuja. It's just like Kuja. That's crazy. That's so cool, man. That's actually wild, dude. That this guy got into Kingdom Hearts as a super boss. That's crazy. Huh. They need to do more of that shit. Having random bosses named after random players. Imagine fighting a super boss and it's literally just John Smith. And it's just a guy who has a sword and a shield, but he's really strong. That would be so funny. Anyway, yes, Biff is correct now. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, follow on X, join the Discord, and the non-existent merch store. Please spend all your money, okay? Alright, I'm out of here. Thank you all. Enjoy.